All right, so we're at Hat Creek, Andrew and I, and I've been throwing out these 100-mile casts with salmon fly nymphs and dry flies and not catching them. So Andrew has seen one.
Yeah, so there's a fish. I'm not going to say how big it is, but it's a rising fish that's rising regularly in the same spot. And on a spring creek, that's really helpful. If you don't have that, it's hard to catch a fish. But I threw this at him numerous times, not interested. So I'm going to switch from this rig over to a smaller dry fly, but this is tied to 3X. That's not going to cut it on that small dry. So I am going to just add some 6X, 5X. Let's do 5X. So away goes the stonefly. Going to trim the squiggly end of my leader there, my tippet. Out comes some 5X. And yeah, there we go, 5X tippet. Okay. So I've already got pretty much a 3X 9-foot leader. I'm just going to add a couple feet of 5X with the surgeons. So this is not, big time-consuming change, just a little bit of tippet, and then a little dry fly, and a little floatant, and we'll be ready to go. So there's our surgeon's knot. All right, here's the end of our 5X, and here is a little tub with a nice selection of little dry flies, various things. So this is a little mayfly cripple. That's actually the name of the pattern. It's an umpqua pattern. It's a good place to start when you just know that the fish are going to be kind of technical. It's always a winner. And it has glue in the eye. Clinch knot, wet it, set it. Always let go of the tag end before you set the knot. I'm checking for barb, no barb. Now, this is a cripple pattern, so when I do the floatant, I want to be kind of careful because that marabou tail, that part's supposed to actually sink. So I sometimes will even just like wet that a little bit. I'm going to get just a little bit of floatant onto my finger. A little bit goes a long ways, and put it on the front part. That's the part that's supposed to stick up out of the water. If you have extra, you can put it on your tippet like that. And I'm ready to go. So we're gonna head up there and see if this does the trick. Okay, here we are. Got this fish, keeps coming up right in front of the log jam right there. Would not eat the big stonefly, so we're gonna try to feed it a little mayfly. All right, here goes. Let's see if I can pull this off. All right, that was actually pretty decent. That was a decent presentation. Okay, he just came up. And he's at least 3 inches long. So. Oh. So, I went right over him again. This 3-inch fish is ignoring my flies. Wow. So this is the wrong fly. It's not me. I'm gonna give him another shot or two. Okay, so at this point, it's a fly changing game. So if I see him keep coming up, I've got to change to a different little fly until I get him to eat it. Hey. That should have worked. Oh. No fish in this creek.